And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Desmond Bane out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Oden, and it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. And for the Jazz, we've got Kevin Love. White is out there with Mayo. Then it's Olajuwon. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. Well, that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Oden with a screen for Bane. He takes it in, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's White to the left side wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Mayo against Bane. Pass to Wilson. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. The 3 from Korver. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Olajuwon passes to Mayo. Here's White. The tray sinks the three-pointer.
You know, not only is Mayo a terrific shooter, he also does a fantastic job distributing the rock. I mean, he's a versatile player.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside, Bain. Now Korver. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Oden, a screen on White. Halliburton for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Mayo, the pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Oden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And the big man, Oden, already so good at creating that call.
Denver shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He's off on the first.
And the talent Oden possesses evident. When he's on the floor, he's a difference maker.
Second free throw, no good. And it's the Jazz's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Over in the corner, Olajuwon. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Mayo against Bain. Pass to Oden. 13 feet away. The rebound by Kevin Love.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
For 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Searching for their first points of the game. Denver calls timeout. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Oden. The shot's good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Jazz leading by 11. White looking around. Four on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Bain. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by White, and here they come. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
So it's the Jazz now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden, and this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Oden with a screen for Bain. Pass to Korver. Halliburton for three. Utah with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Donaldson, he's jacked in for Utah. Love outside. The three ball drains the three-pointer.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Korver. 9 points last game. From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
That one from long range. He's got 17.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jazz leading by 19. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Donaldson. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Utah. To the middle. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by White. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Korver's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Korver.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Shot from the wing. Rebound Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. And Bain pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Left side, Halliburton. Good.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Mayo. Here's Love. No good that time. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Pass to Korver. Shoots. A rebound by the Jazz. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Mayo finds White. Over Halliburton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Jazz with some changes. P.J. Brown's checked in for Donaldson. Hill comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Abdul Rauf in for O.J. Mayo. Pass to White. To the wing on the left. The 19-foot shot. Shot's good by Abdul Rauf. And the Jazz lead by 18.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
White, good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Bain. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Brown. White with it. From deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Utah out in front, opening up a huge gap. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Olajuwon is out there with Brown, and it's Hill. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin?
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Jazz leading by 22. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Muscle that Nate brings on both ends, man, he knows how to use it too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The first one falls. The Jazz making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both. Jazz leading by 20. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And as far as steals, not a strength. They were in the bottom third of the league. Really seemed to lack an attitude in terms of competing defensively.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball. Never played out of control. Now here's Johnson. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Oden. On the wing, Korver. He's guarded by Hill. Now here's Wells. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Nene. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Korver. 6 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Olajuwon outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Nuggets trail by 17. Outside Korver. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Utah. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Brown the pass to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Jazz with some changes. Love comes in for Brown. And it's Mayo in for Hill.
Shot.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Outside Korver. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's rebounded by Mayo.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Count that one. Olajuwon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oden, a screen on Abdul Rauf. Halliburton kicks to Korver. Hands it from downtown. Korver's got 15.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Olajuwon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here's Halliburton. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 18 points for him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Korver passes to Halliburton. To the right side. Here's Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Wilson, he's checked in for Elijah Watt. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Utah leading by 12. Johnson outside. Love outside. Donaldson the pass to Love. Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Wells. Another miss by Utah. Outside Korver. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Korver. Over Mayo. Korver, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Korver. He's got 18. Here's Abdul Rauf. Launches a three, buries it from three-point range. Abdul Rauf's got 5 points so far.
It's hard not to love watching Abdul Rauf stroke it from outside. What a nice release. And he's a really good scorer.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now here's Love. And the Jazz with another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton for three. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Well, tight open look for Love. And the Jazz, another three.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. The wide open look here for Fox. And he's good on the three ball. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Lets it go from 14. Bank shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Yang, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach, and I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Love. 10 points for him. Count that bucket. Love's got 12.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by the Jazz. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fox against Abdul Rauf. Fox, no good. Utah's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Abdul Rauf. Love. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. 36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Abdul Rauf. From past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Yang passes to Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for Denver. Kevin Simmons. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Three seconds left, and again it's Utah.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so it's Utah, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. It would appear there were some fun games headed our way, guys.
Yeah, I'm all about fun. I had the crew rig up some confetti for later in the show.
Yeah, that was a fun idea. I saw that. And actually, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah, big fella, we sent the crew to your car instead. 20,000 pieces of confetti all over the interior. Have fun cleaning that thing up. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Jazz.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jazz leading by 17. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Oden, Desmond Bane out there with Halliburton, and it's Korver in at the 3 spot. Olajuwon, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. There's the steal, and here comes White, leading the fast break. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Again, the Jazz score.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Korver, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Love. And here's White. He's got 8. Such a wide open look. 25 points in the game.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They're scoreless since the first half. Denver calls timeout.
Some numbers for Korver, how he performed last season. Put up about 17 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bane. Denver passing it around. Wilson left side. Halliburton kicks to Bane. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the run. Halliburton, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Olajuwon with a screen for White. And here's Mayo for 3.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bain kicks to Halliburton. And here's Korver from the arc. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. White bounce pass. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Bain. Pass to Halliburton. Wilson kicks to Korver. 5 on the clock. Back to Wilson. Shot by Oden is no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Olajuwon, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Bain, no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Love, and here's White. Love with the screen for White. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Korver. 21 points in the game. The Nuggets with another miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here is Olajuwon. He's got 18. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Outside Korver. Oden, a screen on Olajuwon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Donaldson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Johnson comes in for Kevin Love. And then for Denver, Nene, he's checked in for Oden. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Wilson. Now here's Nene. Halliburton outside. Wells sets the pick for Bain. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Top of the key jumper, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie. Good on the bucket. He's got 27.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Nene slams it in.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Now Johnson. He has yet to score. Drills it from outside.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Korver. Puts up a 3. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
From downtown. Good on the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Korver puts up a deep 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Johnson outside. Pass to White. Takes a 3. Nene pulls it in. Nene's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton with it. 5 points in the game. Korver sets the screen for Halliburton.
Utah foul. JoJo.
A.J. Brown's checked in for Utah. Hill comes in for O.J. Mayo. Stojakovic is checked in for Denver. Fox comes in for Halliburton. Now, here is Stojakovic. Nothing on the board. Good on the three-point shot.
He'll take that shot every chance he gets, so you've got to jump on Stojakovic there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hill, a screen on Fox. White the pass to Hill. No good with the triple. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Johnson against Bain. Shoots over Johnson. Bain, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson can't hit. So it's Denver now. Stojakovic dishes to Fox. And Denver again with the bucket.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Here's White. 11 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by Utah. A pass to Fox. Benet setting the pick for Fox. In the corner, it's Bain. 6 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Johnson kicks to Hill. To end the drought. They get it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Utah. By himself, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Here's Hill. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way that Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Abdul Rauf is out there with White. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Hill, and it's Brown in its center. That's the group right now for Utah. And he comes up with the deuce. Hill's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
Wide, a screen on Fox. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Love. And Oden sends it back. And now the fast break, Fox with the ball. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 20. Outside, White. Pass to Love. Shoots the three. The rebound by Oden. Oden's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside, Fox. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. White against Halliburton. And here's Mayo from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 19.
You know, even as the pass comes his way, you can't give Mayo that much breathing room from there. I mean, his release is just super quick.
Halliburton finds Korver. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Count it. Good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Fox, no good.
He had 1-3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Free throw good, O.J. Mayo. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Now, here's Fox. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Korver kicks to Fox. Clock at 6. Over Mayo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Outside, White. Kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Love's got 19 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Fox against Mayo. Halliburton in the corner. Jacks up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
White dishes to Love. Outside Mayo. Here's Olajuwon, and again it's Utah.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Halliburton, and here's Korver from the arc, and again Denver with the triple.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Oden with the screen for Fox. Korver up top. Halliburton for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Mayo, the pass to White. Pulls it up. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. The 3 from Korver. And it's White with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. One of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Denver shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. On the wings to Stojakovic. Nene with the screen on Hill. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Now, here's Johnson. Brown with the screen on Nene. Offline from the top of the key. And it's Fox with the ball for Denver. Here's Abdul Rauf. Brown with a screen on Nene. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wells kicks to Stojakovic. They need this. The rebound by the Jazz. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson outside. Johnson the screen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He has 35.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Yang. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Johnson outside. Brown with a screen on Nene. To the inside. Brown, no good. Wells passes to Nene. No good there.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hill has the open look. No good on the triple. Wells passes to Fox. And here's Stojakovic. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, and it's Mullen in at the 3. And for Seattle, we've got Chet Holmgren, and it's Johnson in at the point. How much tinkering do you think coaches are still doing at this point in the season, Stan?
Well, plenty, believe me. Even if you're undefeated, there's always room for improvement. And now is when you want to start to make those adjustments. Here we go.
So Seattle will get the first possession. Allen outside. Stolen by Parker. Here's the break. And he lays it in on the break.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Holmgren outside. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And this matchup with Seattle, it's their first meeting of the season. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Parker against Allen. Hits the front of the rim and out. Seattle on offense. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Ooh, Holmgren feeling it there, wasting no time at all getting his shot off.
Cummings passes to Parker. block. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Moncrief. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Seattle move the ball around. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. The jumper from the wing off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Hardaway against Johnson. Hardaway's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Counted from distance. Holmgren's got 6.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
Parker passes to Cummings. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to Holmgren. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Well, you have to give the defense credit for making things hard on them, but they just looked out of sync offensively.
Here's Johnson following the three-pointer by Minnesota.
Hey, right here.
Out left to the wing. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. Minnesota in the lead. Hardaway with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Cummings passes to Parker. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mullen. That 3's off the mark. Seattle has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Johnson. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Allen on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. The baseline J is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Cummings passes to Parker. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Holmgren outside. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cummings passes to Parker. Here's Cummings. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Parker. Inside. Shoots over Allen. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Parker's got 7.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Holmgren, the pass to Moncrief. Here's Battier. Jaquez covers. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for Seattle, number 43, Brad Daugherty.
Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Moncrief. No made baskets yet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Cooper. Tries it from 16. Divac can't get it to go. Here's Moncrief. Driving inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Ridnour. He can't get it to go.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Moncrief, the pass to Daugherty. Outside Reed, pass to Battier. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Cooper. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Moncrief, the pass to Daugherty. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Now here's Thompson. And in that win against the Bucks, he was a major factor as well.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Jaquez. Takes the 3. The rebound by Daugherty. Seattle leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Battier. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They set the pick. Pass to Cooper. Corner shot. And it's Battier with a rebound.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Moncrief, the pass to Reed. Here's Battier. Minnesota with a rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cooper. Stolen by Thompson. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Pass to Doherty. The 3 ball. Jaquez grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Cooper. Here's Divac. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Battier. Pure from 3-point range. Battier's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Ridnour. 3-pointer. The shot no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Seattle out in front, up by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got Johnson, and it's Holmgren in at the 4-man position. And for the Timberwolves, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. Now Johnson, still without a bucket. Holmgren outside. Pass to Allen, over Parker. Allen can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 8. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Cummings passes to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Mullen can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. Kicks it out to Holmgren from the arc. And again, it's Seattle missing. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Hardaway, no good. Seattle leading by 8. Holmgren, the pass to Johnson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Allen outside. Here's Moncrief. Misses the 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Mullen. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And it's Seattle with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Johnson passes to Moncrief. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Timberwolves trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the inside. Here's Cummings. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. He's scoreless. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. They get back on track. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Mullen. Here's the 3. Seattle pulls it in. Johnson Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holmgren finds Johnson. And there's the drive. 4-3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Parker outside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. From 7 feet away, and Parker pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting free throws. Number 1, 2 shots.
That one's off. He's off on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Johnson passes to Holmgren. Here's Moncrief. Parker defending. Here's Moncrief. He's got 7. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Cummings. Cummings has got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Parker. Got a hand on it. Johnson against Parker. Here's Moncrief. To end the drought. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Parker. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Parker lays it up and banks it in. Parker's got 11 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Seattle has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Reed passes to Thompson. Reed sets a screen. Now Allen to stop the drought. Jaquez grabs the board.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
That one's good. This game is all evens.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Seattle. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Ball stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Well, the Supersonics are shooting a low 30% from the floor. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Seattle on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Buries it from three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Battier. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Ridnour. The rebound by Doherty. Doherty's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Battier passes to Reed. Can't cash it in from close range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Ridnour. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Puts one up from 19. Thompson with some nice D. Seattle leading by 3. Allen left side. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Jaquez on the wing. Not going to go that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Seattle out in front, up 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, right now for Minnesota, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for Seattle.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Timberwolves trail by 5. We've got Chet Holmgren, and it's Moncrief in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Johnson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Now here's Parker. Here's Mullen. 5 on the clock. Parker outside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Cummings. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Allen. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Parker, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Johnson. Holmgren finds Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Moncrief. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Parker with it. He's got 13. Here's Mullen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. And again, it's Seattle missing.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Cummings passes to Parker. Here's Cummings. He's covered by Holmgren. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Johnson. Now Allen. Parker defending. There's the triple. Allen can't get it to go.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Here's Cummings. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Terry Cummings at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Seattle has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
With this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Hardaway. Up and in on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Seattle leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Mullen. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Parker passes to Cummings. No good there.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
Parker outside. It's deflected. Here's Moncrief. He has 7. Holmgren outside. Pass to Moncrief. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Allen. That shot off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Outside Johnson. Holmgren with a screen on Parker. Down low. Holmgren left side. Hardaway against Allen. Up and over Hardaway. Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now Parker. He's got 13. Pass to Mullen. Beyond the arc. Goes back up. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. They've led by as much as 10.
Wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Ridnour. Outside Jaquez. Clock at 6. To the right side. From deep. Ridnour no good. Seattle leading by 6. Thompson passes to Johnson. Now Reed. Here's Battier. 10 points for him. Pass to Thompson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Divac. Now Jaquez. Here's Ridnour, covered by Johnson. Here's Divac. No points so far. Outside Jaquez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Ridnour, pass to Cooper. With some arc. No luck on that one. Nice D from Reed. Well, the Supersonics are shooting just 37% so far in this one.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Divac. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Oh, he picked him clean. Ridnour, the pass to Cooper. Seattle pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Here's Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reed's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's Cooper, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. teams deciding to change it up. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Second, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Timberwolves on D. They trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. Over to the wing. Outside Johnson. Up and over Hardaway. And again, it's Seattle missing. Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
.29 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. 15 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Seattle out in front, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota. And it's Cooper in at the shooting guard position. Here's Mullen. What a terrific move that is.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Looking to end this cold spell. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Hardaway, the pass to Cummings. Back to Hardaway. And the shot's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Holmgren outside. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. It's tipped. Here's Cooper. They set the screen. To take the lead. Deflected. Thompson outside. Pass to Allen. Seattle move the ball around. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And Seattle leads by 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. He's checked in for Hardaway. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Cooper. Right wing. Pass to Mullen. The three is up. Seattle pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Moncrief. Thompson outside. They set a pick. Goes up at the elbow. Tries again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
While playing with the lead, they've been working for more high percentage shots they can depend on.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Cummings. Here's Mullen. Deflects the pass. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the break. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's Cummings. Here's Mullen. The offensive rebound. Count it. Good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Thompson outside. Allen outside. And there's Thompson on the assist by Allen.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Cummings. Got a piece of it. And they get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for the Timberwolves. Number 1, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Seattle on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Allen, the pass to Thompson. Holmgren with a screen on Parker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul. At the line for Seattle, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Cummings. Here's Mullen. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. Here's Cooper. Off target with the 3.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And here's Allen. Holmgren, the pass to Moncrief. Pass to Thompson. Allen on the wing. From behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Cummings to the left wing. Here's Mullen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Moncrief, the pass to Thompson. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. The shot that time not on target. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Parker. Here's Cummings. Here's Mullen. Nice move. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. Seattle on offense. They're on a 16-3 run. Thompson outside. Back to Allen. Thompson outside. Inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Cooper. That misses.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Moncrief. And no one in the vicinity. Timberwolves trail by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Chance to check out our player of the game.
And tonight, he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. And here's Parker. Here's Cummings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Seattle. Here's Allen.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Supersonics, number 12. 2 shots. Two.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Supersonics.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. Now here's Jaquez. Outside Hardaway. Here's Ridnour, covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Reed. Outside Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Oh, he can't hit it. So we see Seattle get the win here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. As we leave, we present our player of the game.